Okay, so I'm being told to post this. God's telling me to post this. He's told me multiple times, and I have not been obedient because I don't post videos like this, and I didn't want to. And I'm just trying to be obedient. I don't know. So a few weeks ago, I was in a dream, and I was in a classroom. I'm not in school now. So I was in a dream, I was in a classroom, there was a whiteboard, the teacher was asking if we believe in God and why, and everyone in the classroom started mocking Jesus and God, and I got upset, and I proceeded to write, I do believe in God and why. I do believe in God, and then I proceeded to write the whole gospel in perfect detail. I woke up still writing it. I was writing it with my finger on my leg, and just like the words were downloading to my head. The whole gospel of what Jesus Christ did for us on the cross, how he died and rose again in 3 days, but all in perfect like detail, and just writing it and just writing why and just the whole thing, and it was all just being downloaded to my mind, and it was crazy. So then the next night it happened again, but I put a book next to my bed this time, and it happened again, but this time I was asleep, and a date was ringing in my head. Numbers were ringing in my head, and it was 0708 over and over and over again in my head. And finally, I woke up because I realized what it was, because it was the same kind of voice, the same kind as the night before with the gospel. So I woke up and wrote it down, and then as I was writing it down, once I wrote it down, more downloaded to my head, and more words, stuff he was telling me, and so I wrote all that down. Okay, so 0708 ringing in my head, and then it was The Chase is Coming. A musical artist doesn't know God. I don't want to say her name on here. I was supposed to go see her in concert pretty soon. Don't know if that's happening now. I was listening to her worship music. I was wondering if she actually knew God, because nowadays we know most of the music industry is, and she's mainstream. And your faith is being used in drones, but home to me you come. So I didn't know what any of that meant. So I had to Google it. I'm a coder. That's what we do. We Google things. We Google everything. So I did that, and I will post the pictures of what I screenshotted when I Googled it, because I sent it to my friend and my mom, and I was freaking out and stuff because everything was, making sense now. So the date is, so it was the first crusades of the 15,000 starving Christians. So famine is how I took that. 15,000 starving Christians march in Jerusalem. And then The Chase is Coming. I Googled that, and then I'll put the picture up too. A show called The Coming is coming out with a season 3. Never heard of the show in my life, but a guy on the show's name is Mark, and his nickname is The Beast, and that's what was on you can see in the screenshot, the little snippet or whatever. So I was like, oh. And then I'm assuming the artist that he told me doesn't know God. He was answering me when I asked, oh, does she really know you, God? Because I listen to her worship music. And so he's answering me. And then your faith is being used in drones. Googled that, and it was just like, because since COVID, like a lot of Christians don't go to church anymore, and so they like to watch church from their home. And so there's some Christians that are using drones to spread the gospel. I don't know. I didn't even take a picture of that because I don't know. And then, but home to me you come, and I just thought that was really nice, because if this is talking about the end and he ends it with home to me you come, that makes me really happy. But he also gave me scriptures. I'm just gonna add it in the comments down below. I'm not gonna read them. I have no idea how much time you get on TikToks. But yeah, this is me being obedient.